Okay, so here we are. We have a pretty nifty main page to our website, our header, our website name, and then some content that we put in. First thing that we're going to do is anytime you want to look at your website, how it would look online to everybody else, if you come up here to the eyeball, you can click on it and get a preview. So if I do that, this is exactly what my website will look like. As you can see, there's no pages in here because we haven't added any. So all I have is my main page, the background or the header, the title, and then all the content that I put in. So this is exactly what people will see when they come to your website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to editing. So all I have to do is click the X here. That'll take me back to my editing screen. Now what I want to do is I want to start adding pages. I have my main page, but most websites have multiple pages, and your teacher might want you to put different content on a bunch of different pages. Like I said before, your main page is mostly for introductions and things about you, and then the pages that you put in will be things like work and projects and videos and things like that. So what we want to do is we want to come up here to the top on the right corner, and it says Insert, and then Pages, and then Themes. What we want to do is we want to click on Pages. Okay. And you'll notice down here there's a plus sign. Okay. And all we do is we click on that to add a page. So new page, we're going to add the page, and we're going to go test page. Take the cap locks off. We'll go test page 1. Okay, so this is an entirely new page, and as soon as I do that, you'll notice up here it says home. So now we're starting to add our pages. So your people who visit your website, they can click on the different tabs at the top. So I have the name of the page, and then what I want to do is if I want to start editing and adding content to test page 1, then I have to come back over here to the top, and instead of being on pages, I need to click insert. Okay. So this is my test page 1. And let's say on test page 1, your teacher wants you to add a Google Doc to that with your assignment on it. Then what I would do is I would come over here to Google Docs. And then you'll notice that the dialog comes up right here. And what it'll do is it'll give you access to your Google Drive. And it'll take a second. But then all of your Google Docs will come up. What I'll do is I will add one of my Google Docs so you can see what it looks like. And what I'll do is I'll add our blue and white schedule calendar to the page. So then all I do is double click it. Okay. And then I'll close. And then you can see that the Jordan blue and white calendar popped up. You can see that it's cut off, but then what we can do is we can... if we click on the edge of the picture, these dots will show up. Then what we can do is we can actually put the entire page in. Okay. So there it is. To resize it, all you have to do is just click on the edge, and these little blue dots will show up. You can click on this and move it around however you'd like. And that's how you add a Google Doc into your website. Let's say your teacher wants you to add a subpage to your test page, or I'm sorry, just any page that you want to add. Then what you do is you come back over here to pages, and a subpage means this. When I hover over my test page, some pages will pop out underneath it. The best example that I can use is our main website for Jordan High School. If I click on that, and our main website, our School Loop website, comes up. You'll notice as soon as it loads, there'll be a bunch of tabs across the top. And this is the same case with pretty much every website. When you hover over athletics or activities, all these pages pop up. It's exactly what a subpage is. So this is the regular website for our high school is our main page. Then these are different pages you can go to within that. And then the ones that you can click on that pop up underneath, those are called subpages. So if we go back to our test web page, so we have our home, we've created one page. Let's say I wanted to create a sub page under test page. All I have to do is come here to test page 1, click these 3 dots, okay? And then come down here to where it says add sub page. Okay, I'll name this one test sub page 1. Okay. Now, as soon as it loads in, when I hover over test page, I'll be able to add content to that. So, for example, let's say a teacher has you doing a project and she wants you to have a separate page for your writing, and then they want you to put a sub page for all of your resources that went into that writing. This is exactly how you can do it. So when I hover over test page 1, you can see underneath it says test sub page 1, and then I can start putting content in there. Okay, so that's how you create pages and sub pages and then add content. Now, if I want to see what it looks like to a viewer of my website, all I have to do is just come up here to the eyeball. I'm going to preview it. And this is what everybody sees when they come to your page. I can come over here to home. Okay, this is my main page with all those apples and everything that I put on there. Then I can come over here to test page 1. And what should appear is the blue and white calendar. It may take a second to load in. Okay, so there it is. It loaded in. That's our test page 1. And then if I hover over it, test sub page 1 will pop up. And there it is. So you can do this. You can add as many pages as you want and as many sub pages as you want to your website. Okay. The next thing that we will learn is how to publish your page and add a unique name to it.